Okay. Alright, and... I probably should have just, like, taken a Skywing, but this will be more interesting. I don't know how long those will actually last, to be honest. Hey, look, the castle is corrupted again. This is like Bug Fable is a take a guess every time, or take a drink every time it's Paper Mario. This is take a drink every time it's just Breath of the Wild again. You can change map layers with the D-pad. Well, I assume it's the same map. So if you know the general idea, you know where everything is in Breath of the Wild. Alright, you're fake zany right now. Zummer. Okay, but like, let's see. Zelda 1, no. There's no Hyrule Castle. Zelda 2, not really, no. Zelda 3, it's not really corrupted. Zelda 4, or Link's Awakening, there's no Hyrule Castle. Ocarina of Time, technically speaking, Hyrule Castle doesn't get corrupted. Ganondorf just replaces it. Majora's Mask, no Hyrule Castle. So far, I guess only technically one. These guys are definitely beefier, I feel like. They have, like, bigger horns. Wind Waker, there's... Not really, no. I mean, it got flooded, but it's not... I mean, I guess kinda, because... Not really. It was getting invaded, but... Four Swords and Four Swords Adventure, maybe one of those, but I'm not entirely positive on that. Twilight Princess, yes. I would I would say argue Twilight Princess, yes. Oracle Agent Seasons, not really. Minish Cap, yes. Yeah. I haven't played the original Four Swords Adventures in a while. Four Swords, I guess neither one in a while, but probably more later than other people have been, at least. The Twilight Princess, or Skyward Sword, no. About the Wild, yes. Fairy Mario Bros. Spirit Tracks, not really. No on one and not really on the other. And A Link Between Worlds, no, not really in that one, honestly. Okay. Well, I have an idea. See, I don't know how this is gonna work though, because okay, it seems like it does kind of like act. There's a smart aspect to it. Triforce Heroes also no, by the way. It's not really. I guess it's kind of taken over. I feel like, yeah. I mean, I guess a little bit. It's not work. Like, this is what I hate about this, is... It just is so clunky. Like, the idea... You know what? Screw this. No, I'm not... I'm just walking. This is too much... It's too much effort. It's just so bad. I'd rather just walk. I did that in the first game. I don't need a car. If I can do it in the first game, I can do it in this game. Get a horse. I have fans. I could have used one. I mean, it's clearly something that's intended, because why would they have it out there? I kind of like that bows are back to actually being like an actual second weapon. Because I feel like in Breath of the Wild they were just like an alternative weapon, right? They weren't really its own thing, or... Or maybe they were, I don't know, I don't remember. I feel like they were not. Like, or maybe I'm thinking of boomerangs. Wasn't there a weapon that was like just treated like a sword? Like maybe it was boomerangs, I think is actually what I was thinking of. I'm saying, like, was bow its own button, or was it just you still had to use like a regular weapon? I'm just gonna have to the plot point. Like, I love how they're like, oh yeah, here's this stuff for you guys to use, and it's like, no, fuck you, I don't want to. I just want to run to Hyrule. Okay, so what? It was like it was in this game then. It has been a while, to be fair. The thing with this is, and I am curious because, like, the map is the same. So I am curious as to how this is different as it's going to actually feel once all is said and done. Because, like, so, like, my thought process is in the first game, your whole thing was, oh, hey, what's this? Let's explore, because you didn't know where, you know, what anything was on the map. Now, you do. So, like, yeah, you're going to want to go and explore the areas because, you know, there could be something different there now. Okay, so I remember those things, but they got corrupted. It's not like you're not going to want to explore, but there's a part of me that's almost wants to... Oh! that almost wants to, like, just gun it a little bit more, which I didn't have that feeling in the first game. What the hell are you? This is Ogredorf. Hornblin. You know, I probably should just switch the shield in the meantime, so I'm not breaking it. I don't like the bats. Okay. Here, I'll use my barrel shield. Right cap. It seems like there's definitely more caves, though, because there were, like, no caves. And though I say more caves, this cave is kind of lame. It's not like it's that long. Also, I like how all the enemies apparently have abilities to fuse stuff suddenly. Like, it made sense in the sky, but it doesn't really make sense for these moblins to have that technology to just stick rocks on sticks. Beyond, like, obviously, like, rocks on sticks, like, sure, I get it. That's, like, an actual thing, but... Okay. So I'm not sure what these do. I do like the enemy variety for sure. But again, I don't want this to just be Breath of the Wild, but again. Do I have any bombs left? I don't think so. Okay. How do I get over there? Oh wait, I know how to get over there. Wow, not watching me play isn't fun. Also, Zany saying that. I haven't been using this. Raw meat. See, here's my question though, right? Like in the another thing is you're saying this is the same world as Breath of the Wild, right? And this is if someone knows. Like I don't have like a one-to-one like memory of where everything was in Breath of the Wild. But there better have been a rock in Breath of the Wild that just the cave opened up. But like just adding stuff in it that wasn't in the first game just like kind of clashes a bit. Like something like that. If it wasn't in the first game, why was it not there? Where'd that cave come from? Play Tectonics. I mean, I guess, yeah, fair enough. I'll give you that Ganon could have done random stuff to screw things up. Fair enough. Holy shit, I can go in the well. Glowing cavefish. Why do they glow? Okay, going in the well is pretty sick, though. I know it's not a big deal, but, like, it's pretty sick. I think this will work. Sticky lizard. How do I get out of the well, though? Actual question. No, but actually... I can't dive underwater, can I? No, but actually... I mean, I guess I could just do this, right? Okay, that works. Dude, Ascend is the best technique. Like, we're all in agreement, right? Ascend is definitely the best hand power. Bar none. Is that a King Moblin? I have any fire stuff left? Stop throwing shit at me! Stop setting everything on fire, that's my job! No! Ow! Everything hits too hard. I actually do, okay, I want to say with the fusion stuff, I actually do like the fusion arrows. Those I think are cool. I don't hate fusion weapons, I don't hate fusion weapons. I just think it's a little bit overwhelming and a little bit silly. But I don't hate it. I definitely just straight up do not really like, I'm still not sold on, what's the word? I'm not sold on, Ultra Hand. First off, the name Ultra Hand is dumb. like that alone is dumb. It's not even more dumb than the other powers that have regular names. I haven't not been saying it. I've had other things to complain about. There's so much stuff to get. Where all these apples come from? Where'd this boulder come from? Okay, where am I heading? So hang on. Okay, so they are marking stuff. Ranch Ruins, Mayville and Ruins. Okay. So they do mark things as you get them, which makes, I mean, no different than Breath of the Wild. Like, it definitely... Here's the thing with the Ultra Hand. Ascend doesn't come across this way. Fusion doesn't really come across this way. But Ultra Hand 100% comes across. They saw gamers turning things into flying cars and stuff with physics mechanics and decided to just give them the... Oh, crap. And decided to just give them that ability. Considering the fact that there's constantly these things to, I've seen 3 of them already. They really want you to just play around with vehicles, and I really do not want to. If it wasn't such a pain in the ass to even construct the damn thing, maybe I would, but it's just so... I can see more interesting things to do with, constructing with the Ultra Hand beyond doing that. Like, if I'm going to construct with the Ultra Hand, I feel like making a car is not what I would do. It's even now more dumber that the other powers have regular names. Yeah, it was the first one we got, and then we got the other ones, and they were just... We have Ascend, Fuse, Recall, and then we have Ultra Hand. Which of these things is not like the other? Also, the Blood Moon rises, by the way. Okay, where was that camp? Hang on, what happened to the camp? Blood Moon, hold on, I gotta find this camp. Blood Moon! Stop rising!
Witness the Blood Moon's rise.
Zelda, where the hell are you?
When its red glow shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. Just as they did in a war long past. The world is threatened once again.
Do we really need another cutscene for that again? Couldn't they have just been like, yeah, Blood Moon's here? Just a blurb that pops up saying, yeah, Blood Moon is back. It almost seems like the game expects you not to play Breath of the Wild 1. Hang on, I see something. Where? How did I do my... What's the viewer one? No, not that. What was the button to view? What was... Okay, that. Yeah. How much further away is that, though? I guess it's not that out of the way, I guess. I mean, it's a little out of the way, but... It's not like I'm going completely in the opposite direction, I'm just taking it as a side detour. I actually think that that was a good choice, having the giant glow. Because it does make it easier. Why does that do so much damage? It does make it... I am so sick of seeing these use these materials to build a car stations. It does seem like being able to see them from a distance, it helps them see them from a distance a bit more. Especially because I assume you don't have the towers anymore. Well, I mean, I guess the towers would still be there. But for, like, shrines, it was always a little bit... I think you had a sensor, but I feel like this is definitely better than the sensor, I would argue. Yeah, well, she sounds more like she's just resigned a little bit. I like how we even... I do hate this with games. There's been a lot of games that do this. Where the game has, like, a happy ending for the first game. And then not, like, 2 seconds later in the story. And I don't mean, like, oh, you have a few years of happiness and then all things go to shit. Like, clearly, we haven't even had a chance to rebuild anything yet. And not, like, 2 seconds later, everyone dies or bad stuff happens. Like, let people have a happy ending. Poor Zelda. This is gonna be the most tortured Zelda in all of Zelda. Her father was so abusive towards her. putting her up to a too high standard. She failed. All her friends died. She finally awoke in her power when it was too late. She sacrificed herself to stop the evil thing from like completely destroying the world. Finally gets escaped or gets freed 100 years later, and then proceeds to, I guess, die again or something. I don't know. No other Zelda has had such a shitty life compared to this one. There was a long enough time gap for Zelda to get a haircut and nothing else. Fair enough. I mean, that could literally take like 2 seconds. Your other attacks are ineffective here. Ready yourself. Throw material. Okay. Well, what are we chucking? Well done. This is the Naran Shrine. I hope she at least got something to eat before she immediately got caught up in another decade-long evil of Lost Track. Vlot. Stop breaking my apples. Keep... Where'd my apples go? No. I mean, I guess these are here for using these, so I'll probably just use these. Considering they're providing me all this free material. It's just funnier to throw apples. You've proven your mastery, now proceed to the innermost chamber. Oh, there's the apple. And they survived. Bomb flowers, okay. This is not much of a interesting test. The test is, can you throw apples? The answer is yes. I'll go back to the god statue just like I did with the other one to get like in. Yeah, this game is so much like Breath of the Wild. I don't know. I'm just kind of sick of. Like, it's not like I was like, oh, Breath of the Wild sequel. I can't believe it's like Breath of the Wild. But like, again, Zelda games have a history of pretty much trying different things, and also on top of all of that, Nintendo has kind of gotten the habit of being like, oh, Splatoon 3, it's Splatoon 2. But again, it just would be nice to have, like, more fresh sequels again. Like, I'm really fearing if they do make an Odyssey 2, it's just going to be Odyssey 2 again. Can you really not equip bows anyway, but through here? I'm running out of arrows. Oh, not my barrel shield. This guy is way too powerful. Hang on. No, not, no. No, I don't want to lose my minecart shield. There we go. Look at me and gaming. I don't know if he was considered too tough, but he was definitely doable. Hinox Hammer. Well, I think he was a little bit too tough. And considering the Hinox Hammer has got lots of power behind it. Okay. Finally, is there anything else? There's definitely other stuff I missed probably, but I don't know how much of it got burned up. Okay, hang on. I gotta turn. Now it's getting a little bit too cold, so I gotta turn the. I have it on eco, but it's not. It's not shutting off. I guess because it's hotter in here than I thought, but. Guys, hang on. I'm busy. No, no, no! Where did you even come from? Where did he shoot? Oh, he's up there. Dude, your boss is dead. I have no more arrows, by the way. I can't even get up there. This dude's murder score is off the charts. There's probably not anything in here, is there? Oh, there is. Oh god. Oh god. I'm like, he's gonna light it on fire. No! Where did my treasure chest go? Okay, it honestly wasn't the worst plan he could have had. I'm gonna let this other guy live. He deserves it. He earned his life. Okay. I want to get to Hyrule Castle because I want to get a dang sailcloth. Oh, hi, Korok. Don't know how I feel about these ones. We now have Koroks that are too heavy to move. Like, this isn't much of a puzzle, but like, you do get 2 for 1 in this one. Also, it's interesting that they are. Actually, this isn't gonna work though because of the water. I don't think. What is this? This is just a rocket. Why is there a rocket? This is either going to be amazing or it's going to end horribly badly for this Korok. It kind of worked. Oh, this isn't going to work for me, though. I could probably just use that bridge. Actually, I could have just used the bridge instead, to be honest. I don't know if I can leave his line of sight, though. This bridge was not here before. Explain how the bridge got built. Maybe it was, I don't know. It's been a while since I played Breath of the Wild. I'm not gonna say this is like doing stuff like that isn't fun. I just don't think that should be what the game is about, you know? If that's the only thing your game has as being a glorified sandbox, I don't really think it says much for your game. Now that said, I don't think Breath of the Wild was a glorified sandbox, and so far I'm not really sure on this one. I think just too many people are like, oh yeah, I can dick around, that's fun, right? It's like, it's fine, but that should not, like, there's tons of games where you can do that. Not every game needs to be Playground Simulator 2000. Okay. Oh, there's a Wizrobe. Can I get back over there now, though, actually? Is there a cave in here? Oh god. I do not like lights in this game. They're pretty horrifying, honestly. Do not like lights in this game. Alright, have a good night, Grim. I will probably be streaming more throughout the week, or through the weekend, but I don't know how late I'm going tonight. I really don't. I do want to get to Hyrule Castle, though. I like how Zelda cut her hair and Link grew out his hair. Do not like licks are really horrifying here. There's gotta be a better way to attack this thing. How am I running out of batteries? Oh, because the flame thing is on. Alright, because that's running on batteries. Okay. Ah, dang it. I mean, they're kind of horrifying, honestly. When was the last time leg licks were in a game? Like, they weren't in Skyward Sword, I don't think. I don't think they were in Breath of the Wild. They really not. They definitely were not in Breath of the Wild. Maybe Spirit Tracks. Maybe Triforce Heroes. Okay, wait. Actually, hang on. Big brain idea. Like this, I think this is actually a good play. I just gotta make it work. And I also think it would be really sick. And also, it probably is actually what you're supposed to do. Again, at least death has no consequence. Damn it! Why does he keep sniping me? I don't like that the rewind. I mean, I get it. It just takes so. It's just so slow. I mean, I guess I should just have the Hinox hammer out to begin with, to be honest, because it will do more damage. I mean, I'm gonna fight this dang like I don't even know. Like, it doesn't even look like he has a treasure chest, but I'll be damned if I don't defeat him. There you go.
Yup.
Traveler shield, nice. Did my cart end up breaking then? No, it's still there. Okay. My minecart shield is still there. It said Minecraft shield. How do I get back over to the castle? I have to see one more stand of, hey guys, build a car materials. I just fundamentally do not like those. I think in theory I can make it. I just gotta be very careful here. I think dashing's not the route. Okay, there we go. No, there's another one of those. I feel bad because they all just died. Okay, I gotta get Crop back over there. Boneyard Bridge. Why Boneyard Bridge? There's no boneyards. Oh my god. There we go. To be fair, Zane doesn't have work tomorrow. I've also consistently said that time has been flying. We're 6.5 hours and it does not feel like it's been a 6-hour stream. I started at 8. Bert! Where the hell am I actually going, to be honest? This is not Hyrule Cathedral. Well, maybe it was. Is that another? It certainly is. Fox! Fox! Come back, I want to fuse you. Fox! Where'd he go? I mean, I guess I should go to the shrine, right? It's right here. This was not here in the original game, though. There was no Hyrule Castle Town ruins. I can tell you that. Kionesis Shrine. Okay. Combat training. Why is there no puzzles? This shrine purifies the ancient evil. You have entered. Heed my instructions. Use a side hop to avoid enemy attacks. Will create an opening that you can use to strike back. You go backward to avoid enemy attacks and create an opening to strike back. You can repel an attack if you parry with your shield at the right time. Strike back in an opening you create. I'm bad at that, though. I don't know how to parry. Don't understand parrying. I'm really bad at it. I surprisingly was not bad at parrying in Hi-Fi Rush. Develop your power and then release it to unleash a charge attack. Catch your enemies in motion to damage them. It's just really funny to me that we had two identical ancient civilizations that decided to both construct trials to test a hero. I get it. Zelda has like the more things change, the more they stay the same. But at the same time, like it is very convenient that after we clean Hyrule of all of its shrines, they just were like, no, actually, here's these other shrines that we didn't use. My concern still, and I mean, I know I'm still just got to Hyrule. I'm not enjoying it. But again, one thing that was good about Breath of the Wild is you do not know the map, but we know the map. So is there another twist beyond just, oh hey, go check out what's changed, or is there going to be actually something like interesting? I mean, I assume we're going to find out here, but okay, ice cream is done. All right. Whoa, was that opening there before? How could I have missed it? Huh? What is it? You were so close to the chasm here. It's so dangerous, you know? For all I know, the shrine could be dangerous too. My point is, lots of things are dangerous ever since the upheaval, so be careful, okay? Chasm? More like chasms. You know, the creepy openings in the ground. Ever since the upheaval, they're all over. In this area, they're beneath Hyrule Castle, and to the south of Lookout Landing. I heard that members from the research team went rooting around in some and ended up in a bad way. It's best to steer clear. I'm glad I'm researching shrines and not the chasm. Huh? You mean like the one right here? When the shrines appeared, it caused such a commotion that they landed in the newspaper. First off, no way in hell this post-apocalyptic Hyrule has a newspaper. Secondly, really? Mysterious shrines appear all over the world overnight. We're smack on the foot of the page, you know? So far we know they're from the Age of Legends. But did they fall from the sky or emerge from the ground? And just what are they anyway? Aside from the shrines, we've also got the chasms, of course. Tell you the truth, we don't know squat about all the things that sprung up due the upheaval. But the shrines and the chasms, they could be dangerous, which would be scary, so we need to investigate them pronto. The people from the search party are putting in long hours at Hyrule Castle, so I intend to do the same. So Hyrule Castle's still here? You sure? I'm not sure I buy that it's okay. Central Square. There's a pot. All right. Look, why do I need flint when I can just do this? No, not that. Though here's the one thing. Actually, one bit of complaint with the arrows. I get you confused anything, but there are clearly some things that are better than others. And I'd much rather use. Where'd my meat go? Where did my meat go? There it is. I'd much rather use like fires and bombs over mushrooms. Okay. There's another one. Hang on. Is it the one I already marked? I don't think so. Ack! Whoa, 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 darn it all. President Hudson, are you okay? Is this the guy who built that village? Is he still here? Oh no, what have I done? Here's the best part of the first game. Alright, I'm sorry, President Hudson. I won't let you fall over again. That was unforgivable. It's all your fault startling me like that. Yeah, I know it's just a sign, but I have great respect for President Hudson, so I pinned the blame on you. Unforgivable. You haven't heard about Mr. Hudson. He's the president of our construction company. He's the one appointed by the princess herself. She placed him in charge of putting those material caches everywhere, and now he's shouldering Hyrule's restoration. Of course, he's also the founder of Hudson Construction, besides all that. Hey, I'm right in the middle of the President Hudson's epic tale of heroism. Well, fine. What was I doing before? I don't want the others getting jealous, so I haven't spread this around. But President Hudson gave me an extra special mission. And that's to put these signs all over the place to let everyone know that Hudson Construction is a big deal. These aren't your ordinary signs, as you can clearly see. These portray Mr. Hudson himself in detail. Noble, glorious detail. It's unforgivable for even one of these to fall over. And so, I pledged to support him. Don't worry, Mr. Hudson, I'm here for you. But I can't stand here forever, so I've got so many more signs to spread around. I don't know what to do. What? Are you going to support him? Alright, I'll let go. Whoa, unforgivable. President Hudson, I'll support you. Okay, hang on. What the hell was that? You saw a meteor, right? And I mean meteorite, not meteorite. He won't let me add this. Okay, hang on. There's gotta be a better way to do this. There's no way that's fallen now. Will he be okay? He won't fall? How's the president standing? That was brilliant. I would have never thought of it. Alright, let's get him secured while he's still standing. And put this right there. Get that fastened and... Perfect! With your help, President Hudson is now standing properly and firmly in place. My heart fills with joy to see him doing so well on his own. Take this with my thanks. Also, you must be hungry after all the hard work, right? Let me give you a little something I made myself. Ooh, rice balls. But I still don't feel like I've thanked you enough. This is a little something from my premium collection, a special gift from me to you. Sleepover ticket. Lodging voucher for a regular stable bed. A reward for collecting pony points. Spend it at the stable to get some rest and recover from the fatigue of travel. Now I can go to other places to put up more signs. And with that, I'm off. I want a pony point. Well, there was definitely a meteorite that hit over here. Yeah, another one! Where are these coming from? What the heck is going on over here? Fox. Is it this? I can't do anything with it though, I don't think. I mean, I guess that would have been from the sky, right? Because these were the same kind of buildings we saw up there. Or same, not buildings, but same, there was similar material. I don't know if I hit that one. Okay. How did I miss that one if it's the one over there? Well, I've done two... Yeah, I've done 2 shrines so far. Okay, this one I think I did... Well, I don't know. Maybe there's another one over here. I'm still alive, right? I hope the dam wasn't because I went on live. Hi, Zing. Oh, okay. Link, sir, is that you? It is, isn't it? Where have you been?
Yeah.
After you and Princess Zelda went to investigate to the castle to investigate, it rose into the sky. We've all been so worried. Purah has been working day and night to find any sign of you. She's probably in the building with the telescope right now. Please go talk to her. She'll be relieved to know you're all right. Hurry now. Go talk to Purah. She's in the building with the telescope. Lookout landing. Get it? Because we fell. You gotta see me go talk to Purah, though.
No.
Link, where have you been this whole time? We hoped you'd come back soon, but then you didn't, and now you have. Where's Princess Zelda? You didn't bring her with you? Whatever happened, please go talk to Purah first and foremost. She's up in her research lab. That's on the north side of our fort, up on the 2nd floor. Hurry.
Hey!
Hey, welcome. It's your first time at my store, right? It's the only place to shop here in Lookout Landing. I know it looks a little thrown together, but I stock a nice selection of goods I ran back in my hometown, so I hope you support my place. I come from a small fishing village called Lurlane. Yeah, I know where it is. It's way southeast corner of Hyrule. Used to be a peaceful place too. Then the pirate. Ooh, pirates! I want to go there. I used to run the village's general store, but then those pirates arrived and I had to grab all the goods I could carry and run. I don't know how it's going in there now. I hope I can return someday, but for now, I'm gonna just keep selling as much stuff as I can. I mean, her AOC design was before she messed with magic, so I don't know if she like unaged herself or not. I mean, I guess we don't know how long this takes place after Breath of the Wild. Probably not too long, at least. So, okay, well, let me go buy some stuff and then I'll go see what Purah's up to. Oh wait, no, I want to buy. Can I buy your stuff? No, but this is buying my stuff. I want to buy your stuff. Okay, we need that hood. Okay, well, I need money for that hood. What's worth selling? Well, I don't want to sell those because I use those. I mean, I could sell some of these. No, that's only 6 though. That's only. That's 10. I guess I could sell some of these. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you wanted them. Now I feel bad. Alright. Can't have Pearl looking at my weird arm. I thought that might be you, Link. Wow, what a relief. You're safe. And I was seriously worried about you. Where have you been, anyway? Sorry, just relieved your back. So, you know, Carson is in that village, too, right? I think he was. The one where people got married. You know Purah's here, right? You gotta go see her right away if you haven't yet. But wow, I can't even tell how happy I am to see you here at Lookout Landing. Is the Lookout Landing well? Oh, hang on. I gotta go in the well. They won't let me use the well? Well, well's still under construction, so please steer clear for now. If you fell in, it'd be a whole thing. No, I want to fall in! So those balloons that fell from the sky are called Zonai devices. There's still so much we don't know about them. But trust my boss Purah to take a thing we know so little about and turn it into something useful. She's the sharpest person in Hyrule, a creative genius. Here's Robbie. Ah, what an excellent night. Hey, you, where have you been? Don't answer that. Tell me later. For now, you should hurry and go talk to Purah. She's been in a tizzy ever since you and the princess disappeared. She's in the building with the telescope on the 2nd floor. Go see her and give her some peace of mind, will ya? It'd be a whole thing. Pose. Oh. There's nothing in this door. What's in this? Hang on, what's in this one? This seems like this would be where, Impa would be. But she's not here. At least not yet. Seems she's still in Kakariko.
What?
Joshua. Hey, are those eyes? Doc?
Oh.
Dr. Purah! The swordsman! The swordsman has returned! Alright. Big reveal. Oh, hey, look! She's not Minkus anymore!
Now where have you been? Linky, you're not a ghost, are you? Hey. That looks interesting. Phew. One step at a time. What exactly happened?
I like that she's still younger than Robbie, though, because she still had to grow back up. Ghost
So when you and Princess
I thought they were gonna
Zelda
just
beneath Hyrule
replay everything.
Castle, you discover a mysterious mummy which suddenly reanimates. Then Zelda falls into a fissure and vanishes. That must have been when the castle rose and the ruins fell. Then, later, you wake up on a sky island, saved by the arm that was stuck to the mummy. You get the Pura Pad from an unusual creature, and learn that your new arm belonged to someone named Rauru. The Master Sword disappears. You hear the princess's voice, and find your way here.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Huh?
Then,
What?
are you saying you came up from up there? There's no way that we couldn't see that before. This Rari you met, I think that's what the first king of Hyrule was named. Bullshit! That was the name of the first king of Hyrule. I don't like this revisionist history. Are they one and the same? So much of this doesn't make sense yet. But I'm certain that... Yeah, it was Groose is the first king of Hyrule. But I'm certain that mummy you found under the castle must be related to the upheaval. The first king of Hyrule was Harkonnen. What if CDI was the first game in the timeline? The castle rising up, the ruins falling down from the sky. The mummy must be connected to it somehow. And then, there's the most important detail of all. You're sure that you heard the princess speak to you. And she gave you a clear message to find her. If that's that was truly the princess, then that means she's alive. Maybe she's trapped beneath the castle and needs help. That settles it. I know you only just returned, Link. But I need you to meet with the search party up by Hyrule Castle. They've been searching tirelessly for you too. The captain in charge of the search is named Haz. Work with him to find the princess as quickly as you can.
Yes.
I know that mummy may still be lurking somewhere around there, which is concerning to say the least, but we have more immediate problems to deal with than that right now. I'm counting on you, Linky. Purah, head of Lookout Landing, the highest authority of ancient technology. She served the Princess Zelda family for much of her life and has worked with the princess to research the Zonai civilization. Most recently, they started an investigation into the outbreak of Gloom. They should be looking into the investigation of Oddish. She has used herself as a test subject in her experiment. Despite her over a century in age, she reversed her aging to the extreme and actually looked like a child not too long ago. Okay. Crisis at Hyrule Castle. Hang on, I want to look at... The heirs to a power that imprisons darkness, she sacrificed her freedom over 100 years ago to keep Calamity Ganon sealed away and prevent him from further destroying Hyrule. After Link helped free her from that long duty, she committed herself to rebuilding and restoring Hyrule, but has now gone missing. An engineer whose eccentric style adds a lot to his reputation. He once helped Link from his research facility in Akkala Ancient Tech Lab. Since then, he's moved to Hateno Ancient Tech Lab to help Purah develop the Purah Pad. Robbie thinks he did much of the work on the device, so he's a bit grumbly that it's not named after him. Rauru. I love how it's like Princess of Hyrule, head of Lookout Landing, head of Purah Pad Development. Gave right arm man. Someone who shares a name with the first king of Hyrule. He claims the strange arm Link finds himself with was once his. Before he disappeared, leaving more questions than answers, he also said that he learned of Link's existence from Princess Zelda. I don't believe you. It's not 1:30. No. I mean, I probably should stop here at some point, but I kind of want to see what the crisis at Hyrule Castle is. Poor Princess Zelda, all alone beneath the castle with that creepy mummy. I don't even know what I'd do if it were me down there. This gives me the willies. Swordsman, you gotta rescue... I have a name. If the princess really did tell you to find her, then you better do so and quickly. Captain Haas has been leading a search below Hyrule Castle. Okay. So now we're into the actual meat and potatoes of the game, which I'm enjoying. I like meat and potatoes. Is there anything interesting in here? Potentially. Can we make the moon cry? When can I get my dang sailcloth? What does a man need to have a sailcloth be made? Does anyone here make sailcloths?
Oh.
Hi, I'm sorry, but I'm busy at the moment, so I'll talk to you between swings. You never know when monsters will pop up, so I take my training very seriously. Okay. There's not much in Lookout Landing, but I assume it's going to get more filled as we continue. What is it really you, Link? You return? It's such a relief to see you safe. Oh, let me introduce myself. I'm Garlands, head of the monster control crew. It's our job to keep the monsters at bay as best we can throughout Hyrule. But aside from that, we've been assisting in the search of Princess Zelda, whose whereabouts are unknown. I'm glad you returned safely, but I am gravely concerned about the princess. I'm holding out hope that the monster control crew brings back good news. They're searching the castle for her now.
Oh.
Purah has given a search throughout Hyrule Castle. Search around Hyrule Castle. Listed our monster control crew.
Oh.
Yes, a group of volunteers who joined together to defend people from the monsters. I'm gonna be up to taking on heroes to mission. Okay, so they're all.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay, so I see. They're all kind of connected. I need arrows, to be honest.
Oh. Ah. Ah. Oh. Oh. Ah.
What else I can sell? Don't really want to sell my last ruby just in case I need it. Hey, you know what? Screw it. I can get more.
Ah. Oh. Ah. Oh. Ah.
Okay. Like, I'm sure you can construct a car. It's just like trying to put the wheels on just was such a pain in the butt. So I'd rather just run everywhere. Until I get a horse. I'm sure I can get a horse eventually. I guess technically you never really had Epona, right? It wasn't like... Once you had the amiibo. This is the one that I already did, or... Yeah, this is the one I was already doing, I think. Or no, maybe not. Maybe this is one that already had wheels. Come back. Come back. Okay, and then but there's no way to steer. How do I steer this thing? Honestly, probably just be easier to just run. How much faster was this versus just running over here? I probably would have already been here by now. Oh, this isn't... Okay, yeah, but there's no way in hell I'm going...
Ah!
They'll sap your strength and you'll end up like me, too sluggish to move. Alright, fine. What's this icky goop?
Oh.
If you need to go to bed sneaky, also don't feel like you need to stay up. I probably won't. Well, I say I won't, but who knows? You know me. Folks are calling this stuff glue. If you care about your health, it's best not to go near it. If you get any on you, you'll start losing your strength, like it's sapping your life away. I can't tell if you're Summer or Zany. I touched some glue while poking around in the depths, and now look at me. You'll recover from the worst of it on your own, little by little, so long as you're on the surface. But while you're in the depths, you won't recover at all. I thought I was going to die down there. Sigh. Some investigation leader I turned out to be. This is just pitiful. I'm clearly relying on Davil, so I want to recover by noon. So, they're saying I can't go in there, right? I can't tell who is who. Who is... who is anyone? Hey buddy, what's the big idea? You can't just walk behind someone who's standing on the edge of a chasm. For one thing, a nasty accident like that would surely halt the research here. Chasm investigation is super important right now for the Zonai survey team. If even one researcher had to stop Joshua, who's hard at work on plans over at Lookout Landing, would cry. Not okay.
Oh.
You know the giant holes that showed up after the upheaval? There's a lot of them, just like this one all over the world. You can see the bottom. They're so deep, so filled with mystery. We must continue our research for the sake of dear Joshua.
Oh.
I don't believe you. See the tower over there? That's where you'll find our base of operations, and incidentally, Joshua. Oh, also, don't startle me again. I'm very busy in my investigation, no matter how much I'd rather be in bed right now. Mood. Me when I'm at work. I'm very busy, no matter how much I'd rather be in bed right now. Alright, we're gonna get an actual puzzle shrine. We've only got combat shrines so far. Shape rotation. Okay, I get it. This is the puzzle. This is the part of the puzzle where you realize how awful rotation is. If you didn't already. Why? It's like I don't get why you like. Why is it on a D-pad? That is easily the worst part of the game, bar none. It really is. It's Fall Guys, guys. Look, Zelda's copying Fall Guys. It's stuck. Like, it's actually stuck. I can't get it out. No. Okay, hang on. There we go. I hate... This is so bad. I need a math degree just to know how to rotate this dang thing. Okay, hang on. Why is there not gyro control for this? Like, seriously, there's no good reason. Besides people's unrational hatred for gyro. I hope this proves to people how stupidly batshit insane wanting everything to be on a controller is. Like, I get it. Some people who play games are used to controllers. But there are some times where it just does not make sense. And I would argue this is one of them. If you run out of buttons, then you use motion controls. It's better than having to resort to D-pad controls for this kind of thing. Like, this puzzle in particular, like, it's the whole point is rotating, and it's pretty much showing you why this doesn't work. Luckily, that wasn't too bad, but... The problem is when you need it, like up and down is fine, but then, like, to get it to rotate like that, it just takes way too many extra steps. Okay, well, apparently that's not right. There we go. What's the for? Did you see something that I'm just not getting, Sneaky? Oh, the rock. He was doing his best. It's cold water, that's a new thing, I think, right? There wasn't any cold water before. Okay, hang on. I have to see here. Okay, well. I had to see what the result was. Yeah, you were always a little bit ahead of me, and I don't know where you are now, but I'm assuming I haven't got too much further. And I'm pretty much, I'm going to be sticking mostly to, like, the plot, like, plot-relevant areas. I usually do. Until we get to a split off, which we probably will, but... Look, that didn't spoil anything for you, Sneaky, Zany, Summer. It spoiled nothing. All it spoiled was that you can die in the pit. And I feel like you already knew that. Okay. That one I don't think is real. That one is real. I mean, if you're talking, like, I don't know what specifically, but, like, I am curious about what has happened to other places, for sure. But at the same time, I'm in no rush. I kind of want to wait, because, like, one thing that I know people did for the first game was they were like, oh yeah, I didn't have this thing for the longest time because I went in the completely wrong direction. And I'm like, I'd rather, like, just get the pieces, and then go from there. Because once you go to Kakariko and Breath of the Wild, even though it's intended for you to go to Zora's Domain, you can pretty much go anywhere at that point. Oh, I see. So when you hold the bow, you can switch the bow. Okay. I think it's really funny that you have all these construction things. But, like, building a car is just not efficient right now. Maybe there's things you get later that make it better, but I feel like it's just not worth it. And you get some actual good equipment. I mean, getting these are always good because you get more travel points. I don't remember if... I guess they were all warp points, right? They had to have been in the first game. Or I don't know if these were. I know the towers were. Maybe these were not warp points in the first game. Spinning device. That is not working. Oh, so there is actual, like, legit wheels that we can get. Okay, so these are, like, actual wheels. Okay, hang on. Is there... Okay, I will hate you. I guess the answer is, like, in this case, it's already half constructed. So at least once it's half constructed, it'll attach easier. But there's gotta be a better way to do this than... Like, it's just so clumsy. I guess the guide mostly helps. But then you end up with this and it's like... It's still not correct. And I think all of this would be mitigated if the rotation was an ass. I can't tell if that's right. I don't think it is. I really hope they learn their lesson in the next one. They're like, oh, actually, maybe we shouldn't have made this. As the main mechanic is whatever this is. This is the dumbest vehicle of all time. I did leave. Okay. Hang on. I'm getting more used to this. I don't hate it. I still maintain that I think the controls need work more than anything else. I think that's the big thing. Okay, I see. How do I hit that, though? Because I don't think the arrow works for it, right? Or no, it does. Zelda. Do we earn, like, the wheel capsules? I want wheel capsules now. So... Visitors at this shrine align, blah, blah, blah. I just the wheel at the front and glued it to the cable car. That also works. I feel like it would be slower, though, actually. Like, I think physics-wise, technically having to pull it would actually make it be slower than pushing it. I don't know. You could confirm, but... See, interesting that you learned those. I don't see any, like, wheels, though. I do want to, before I stop, I definitely want to go see what's up at Hyrule Castle. I had all these shrines to check out, so. Okay, so I want to go straight down. You know, I feel like I'm skipping all this stuff, but I'm pretty sure I did that a little bit in Breath of the Wild, because I feel like once I got the DLC, I looked at my path, And it was a lot more haphazard than you'd like. There was a lot of areas I just never went to. There's nothing wrong with that because there's a lot of skippable stuff in Breath of the Wild. The shrines were the biggest thing. But I looked at my percentage, and the percentage was way lower than what you'd expect it to be. You get giant spike balls from. Does this guy have armor? God. Okay, hang on. Well, I'm not gonna not go in there. I wish you could just set the special stuff to be like, I wish you could just set, like, I always want my arrows to be fire arrows. Dang it. This guy's hit hard. It doesn't help that I'm not using great weapons, but... I mean, I guess in theory I should be fusing more stuff to more stuff. I don't know. It just seems too much. I think what was nice about Breath of the Wild is you just found things and you just did things with things you found. Whereas here it feels like you need to, like, not only find things but also know what you can attach to them. Again, I like the arrows a lot. Where did you come from? There we go. Okay, what do I actually have for melee weapons? Alright, good night, Zany. These falling boxes, man. Is there anyone even left in the base? You, I guess. Anything up here? Well, actually, no. That's not a bad idea, actually. I didn't break them. These box... I'm just gonna burn them. Burning everything is so much easier than actually... And then I get free cooking, too! The best way to handle it. Because apparently these are the strongest boxes known to man. Who's in this cage? Dude, is someone in this cage? Is it a monkey? Oh, well, I definitely want some of this stuff. Hang on. I guess I'll take that. I like that there's people trapped in, like, that's actually a good addition, honestly. Alright, Night Summer. What I'm gonna do is go to see what's up at Hyrule Castle, stop there, and then pick it back up tomorrow at some point. That's what I'm thinking. I have things I gotta do tomorrow as well, though, but I will definitely be playing it sometime tomorrow, for sure. How do I let him out? Summer's not here to see me be a menace, so it's fine. Thank you, I'm saved. I despaired thinking no one would find me here. You might be wondering how I got here. A fine question. To explain, I must tell you about the blood moon. Some nights, no matter the moon's phase, it rises full and red. Precisely at midnight, the whole sky turns crimson. And then, defeated monsters appear again, and there you have it. The blood moon. It's my life's work to research this event. Why do the monsters revive? What connects them to the blood moon? I thought if I studied the monster's ecology, I would discover something. But I got too close, and here I am. Please, take this for saving me. That is a lame reward. See, we're going into... We're going into, a Link Between Worlds territory of, you do this raid and you get nothing good in return. Ooh, sneaky meat. Why is the meat... I guess because it's stealth, but what makes it sneaky? No, I can't sell you a pathetically small show, thanks. Take this too. Okay, Fairy Talk's not bad. I just want, like... I want more, like... clothes.
Oh.
Okay. Probably a good idea. I don't know what it is, but I'll trust your judgment on it. Can I not eat from... No, I cannot eat from this... I have to eat from this menu. Okay. We're heading this way. There's another shrine of the Silver Monkey and, Hyrule Castle stuff. Zany, go to bed. All that punchline redacted. Fun fact, also, Sneaky, because Zany's gone. Zany needs to get the computer to be Windows 10 because there's a character in Hi-Fi Rush that's really funny and I think they'll like, but they haven't played it yet. Smidge is like the best character in that game by far, and there's a lot of good characters in that game. No, that one has one. Okay. So that's the yellow one. I don't think there's actually one on the purple one. I think that was just me placing it wrong. Though there is something over here. I think I was already up here, though. Like, I'm pretty sure I was up here. Maybe not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! No! Hang on, I need to get wooden stuff out. You'll work. Oh, that's a Korok. Where did the other one appear at? I can't figure it. There it is. Where is it at? It's hard to tell with how dark everything is. Oh my god, Korok. Guys, I gotta go chase this Korok. Leave me alone. Yeah. Still don't have Hetsu, though I assume he's like either in Korok Forest at this point or... I mean, I honestly could not tell you. I mean, honestly, you can really head wherever you want at this point, right? Because you have the knowledge of where everything is. It's not like before where it's like, you don't really know where anything is location-wise, per se. You straight up do. Okay, so yeah, this one is good. Okay. So the one here is on Hyrule Castle. That one's over there. Okay, so I want to know the yellow one, and then I want to go to Hyrule Castle. Why is it lightning? Ironically, we still have one arm power we haven't gotten yet, also. I assume. I mean, it looks like there's one spot for an arm power. And there's two spots on the wheel. So I think what I'm gonna do after I'm done with, once I get to the Hyrule Castle area, I'm gonna go to bed early, wake up. I need to go buy some Mother's Day stuff for my family. And then I'll just see what time it is. I might do a small stream, or I might just wait. I don't know. I want to stream tomorrow at some point. I might not stream long tomorrow. Sunday, I won't. I might stream after I get home from Mother's Day stuff. And then Monday, I'm probably just going to play this nonstop. Sunday, I have Mother's Day stuff at 11:30. So I'm probably going to get back home by like 2, give or take. So depending on how I feel sleep-wise, I might play. Or I might go to sleep and then play overnight. But we'll see. It's right there. I want to say the rain's probably not helping. I mean, apparently you can climb in the rain now. It's just probably not as easy. Can I even get up to that? Hey, Koopa Fox. It's not as good as my, it's broken. I need to get it repaired. It's not as good as my minecart shield. Keep in mind, no spoilers, obviously. I'm just, I don't want to say just started. I'm out of the tutorial area. I haven't gotten too much further from, I'm mostly stuck in the Hyrule Castle area so far. But I think I am enjoying this. I was definitely a little salty during the tutorials, but I think I just am allergic to Great Plateaus. Because consistently I have not enjoyed the tutorials. Even though I actually didn't mind this one as much as I did the Great Plateau itself, but I think because I did like Rauru. He was cool. The minecart sword, I didn't even think about doing that. How far have you, without spoilers, how far have you gotten? Because I don't want to, you know, if you want spoilers too, or if you don't want spoilers too, I don't want to spoil you on anything. I'm probably not going to go too much further tonight. I was going to go investigate Hyrule Castle and then stop. But I plan on pretty much playing all weekend. At various points. Okay, a windy device. That's the fan. Yeah, I don't like this rotation thing. Can I even do this though? No, because I don't think I can do this. Because I don't have a dang sailcloth yet, and I don't know how to make one. I don't think I can just make one on my own. I don't want to know if I don't want to know where to make one, by the way. I don't think I can do this without the sailcloth. I did this tutorial and then did a straight diagonal line from the southwestern most part of the northeastern screen. Okay. I'm mostly going to be sticking to, like, the plot, mostly, just because that's usually how I play these types of games, with some, like, divergence here or there. Yeah, I don't think I can do this. Because I do not have, I don't have a sailcloth, and I assume without the sailcloth there's not much I can do. And I assume I get it pretty soon. I didn't see a shop in, Lookout Landing. Good news is I should be able to warp to this. The bad news is I don't want it to think I already did it. Okay. Do I have any unique pins here? Okay. I guess we'll just stamp it again. Probably be the best way to do that. Alright, let's go to Hyrule Castle real quick, and then... I'm going in the wrong direction also, I think. But what's up here? What? What? the tree moving? The tree should be walking. I don't. What is? Just like in Breath of the Wild, though, the incomplete shrines have orange. Okay. I didn't notice it. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it now. I'm still gonna put a pin though. Just it got deleted, I guess. How do I? Oh, I see. Okay. Anyway, I gotta go beat this tree up. I need more fire. My battery is charging. I got a lizard. What was the point of Evil Tree, though? He certainly be a tree. The color pins remove themselves when you get close enough. If it's in Breath of the Wild, yeah, that's fine. Just be careful for anything that's new. But yeah, that because I've said this. I said for Breath of the Wild stuff, it has been like 5 years since I played it, so anything like that I don't mind for spoilers, because, you know, I should know it, I just don't remember it. Yeah, that's why I wanted it back in, because I figured I just happened to still be in the vicinity to remove it by accident, so. I did know that aspect. Yeah, I'm just not going to fight all these trees, but I'm just in Living Tree Forest, I guess. There's like something up there too. I don't want to go do that right now, but well, unless it's the I don't think that's. No, I guess that is where the shrine is. There's just something above. It looks like a bird nest or something. There's not too much of this I've seen that you haven't. Yeah, no, the answer, that's from, like, that's what they're called in, like, Lord of the Rings, I think, right? Probably a lot of things, too. Yeah, like I said, I definitely get if people are coming in and they're like, oh, I'm playing it, too. It's like, some people don't mind, they're okay with seeing some stuff. Other people are, like, very cautious about where people will be. And I usually, like I said, I'm an easy one to watch because, within reason, there's always going to be things that are going to crop up, but I'm not somebody who's going to be like, hey, look, camel, and then go all the way over to the desert. I'm someone who typically likes to play with the plot lines as best or as close as possible. So, yeah, I don't know. How do I get all the way? Where am I? Okay, I want to go. I wanted to go to Hyrule Castle. I just somehow got, like, far sidetracked. Partly because of the shrines. What is that? Oh, I see. Okay. I wish this was easier to do. It's like this, right? Am I not right? No, it's definitely that. This is Tetris. So I'm pretty sure this is in Sonic Frontiers also. Oh. I think that's... I gotta get closer for that. Yeah. Wait a minute. Bird. It's like, that's not a fish. What is that? Duck, probably, actually. Can I get this from this angle? I just can't quite hit it. No, I definitely gotta hit it from the other, from this side. Maybe from... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I feel like they definitely added stuff to this area that wasn't in there in the original game. Which, I mean, some of it you could just argue just, like, it was there, Link just didn't remember it or something, I don't know. But, like, I don't feel like there was this many structures outside of Hyrule Castle. But, to be fair, I also didn't really go to Hyrule Castle until, like, the very end. I avoided Hyrule area in general for the longest time. Like, this section in general, I think I didn't go to, even, like, the outskirts until, like, near the very end. Okay. Well, yeah, there was all those guardians roaming around. Which they don't seem to be here anymore. I'm sure they'll have something similar. Or maybe not. Is there something over there? Oh no, I went to that. I already went to that one. Okay. I guess I could have fast traveled, but to be fair, at this stage in the game, I feel like exploring is worth it. Can't go in. How am I supposed to get in? I'll just go around the door. Which new abilities? Definitely Ascend. By far. I like Ascend a lot, even though I haven't really used it much after leaving the area. Rewind is cool. Fuse, I'm not, like... I don't hate, but I'm not... You know, it's okay. I do not like Ultra Hand. I'm getting more okay with it, but I think Ultra Hand, mostly because the rotation with the D-pad is really not good. But also, I just think it's, like, too much. I don't know. It's just not my thing. Ascend, I'm curious to what they do for other areas, though, because I could see that being really fun. It's just right now it hasn't really had much of a use in Hyrule as much, I feel like. Link, it's you? I'm sorry, I had no idea that you had returned. Wait, if you're back, then does that mean we don't need the search party anymore? Huh? You should go talk to Captain Hawes. He's leading search efforts here with the first gatehouse up ahead. You'll find it at the very end of this road. Actually, can I get up? Speaking of Ascend. I definitely can. Yeah, I really like Ascend. I do like the Rewind. I think it's better than Time Stop in the original. I could see some really cool stuff with Rewind as well. I mean, I guess I should go over here to get this warp point if it's... I thought it was on the Hyrule Castle floating, though. Like, is this the floating... This is not the full castle, right? I don't think. Maybe it's too high to get to right now. I guess I'll take the road. Link? No, it can't be him. I can't allow anyone past here. The area is restricted to only those involved in the search for Princess Zelda. This is by direct order of Captain Haas. If you insist on passing, you'll need permission from the captain. Okay. It can't be, how do you mean it can't be me? Based on what? I'll give him props, though. Like, it probably is better to double check to make sure. I don't know. There can't be anything back there. Like, a part of me is like, oh, there might be something back here, but every time I've gone around a crevice, there's not been. But I guess I could do the best of both worlds and climb the wall. That way I can see both sides. There's a door down there. Oh, I was wrong. There it is. No, nothing up here. Surprise! We've turned up nothing here that would help us find the princess, unfortunately. Huh? You're the spitting image of Link. I bet if Captain Haas saw you, he'd be so startled he might even fall off the gatehouse over there. Has it been, like, really long, then? I guess if Parah has aged back up, then it might be way longer than we expect, even though it feels like not that much has changed. Because they're saying you're the spitting image of Link, but, like, why would that be a surprise? But they're still doing the search, so... If they're doing the search, then it couldn't have been that long. I don't know if I can break that. It's just weird they keep saying he'd be so shocked, like... Why? All the guards are like... It can't possibly be Link. And I'm like, why not? That's who you were looking for.
Oh.
Did you come here to look for Princess Zelda too? Yeah, me and a few others had the same idea. We all owe a great deal to the princess. We were hoping to help anyway. But the captain... Do you owe a great deal for the princess? You didn't even know her, I feel like. But the captain is way up on top of the gatehouse there. It doesn't look like he's coming down anytime soon. We just showed up without being asked, so best to stay out of the way until we can help somehow. Alright, Wingo. First gatehouse. Just as I thought, the weapons here have been all decayed too. I wonder if there's any intact weapons left anywhere in the world. Hey, it's a new face. During the upheaval, all the weapons, swords, spears, and claymores, you name it, suddenly decayed. Is that because they want you to, like, merge stuff? Is that why? I found none. At this point, I'd be surprised if there were any intact weapons left in Hyrule. This is all a real pain to repair, so the best thing to do is strengthen them. Soup ladle. Actually, hang on. Well, hang on. Drop this. Pick this up. Soup! I guess I can just ascend here, couldn't I? Oh, would they not let me ascend because it's plot relevant? I'm assuming that's the reasoning. Okay. Maybe. It didn't seem like I would, but I don't know what was up here. Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something. Huh? Link, is that you? You're alive and all in one piece, it looks like. Well, kinda. Does that mean Princess Zelda is safe too? What a relief. Hang on, you're alone? But you heard the princess calling out to you and you're here to help with the search. I see her. Maybe I don't. I'm a little confused, but that doesn't matter right now. What matters is continuing our search for Princess Zelda. I'm relieved to see you come up here and help us out, though. We needed some good news. The sheer amount of gloom has gotten overwhelming. Our work carries on, but we've been a bit dead in the water. Captain, it's Princess Zelda! Interesting. She's just there. Well, search over. We found her at the end. Princess Zelda, she's safe? I must go. My planet needs me. But she told me to find... So she's doing Skyward Sword bullshit, isn't she? Wait, what? You saw that too, Link. You saw Princess Zelda turn into light and fly off, right? She definitely died. How strange this is. This is an emergency situation. Why would she leave without saying a word to us? We need to let Purah know about this as soon as possible. Considering what we or whatever his face took over Zelda. Considering what we witnessed, I think it makes sense for us to withdraw, but it'll take a bit. Please, you must tell Purah about what happened here as soon as possible. I assume I can't go back. Or go over there. Okay, so let's just warp over there. Can I not warp to Lookout Landing? I guess there's nowhere near... nothing in Lookout Landing to warp to. The closest spot would be, I guess, Central Hyrule. Alright, I'm gonna see where this goes to and then probably stop depending on what we get told. Like, if it gives me the whole, okay, now go in different directions thing, like they did with the first game, then I want to kind of get to that point, but I don't know how long that'll take. But I at least want to see what Purah has to say now. Okay. I guess I could have explored Hyrule Castle more, but I'll be back there eventually anyway, so not a big deal. Zelda's grave. I dedicate this monument to the memory of the souls lost to the Calamity, Zelda. All of them? You built one monument for all of them? I think you need a bigger monument. Okay. Is there a stable near here? It's hard to believe these ruins just fell from the sky. I mean, they're from the Age of Legends, and now they're here. It's so strange, huh?
Ah.
Yeah, it sure is, but it also a great opportunity. All of us in the Zonai survey team should count ourselves lucky. If it weren't for the upheaval, this would never have happened. Not that anyone knows what the upheaval even is. While Purah is investigating the upheaval, she's certain it will provide clues about Princess Zelda. But progress isn't great, I've heard. Is the princess alright wherever she is? These ruins right here are exceptional, but really, who cares about that at a time like this? What's even up here? Oh, hey, robot friend. This is Crystal Refinery. I can tell you... Is this a different one, or is this the guy from that one section? This poor robot's falling down. Do you have any idea how worried we've been? So that's Arm, huh? I overheard Purah talking about it. I see. Well, yeah, it's pretty weird, alright. Huh, nope, now's not the time for distractions. We gotta wait until later. Anyway, I hear you got yourself a Purah pad now. You know, the Purah pad of yours can get a lot more powerful. I know its real potential. I got big plans for that device, but first I need help to help Joshua with her investigation into the depths. But then, oh yes, then I will head back to Lab in Hateno. To village to resume my research. So once I'm able to finish up here, you should join me there. There's no way these balloons are Zonai devices. They're too simple. I feel so bad for these robots. Anytime I'm like around them, they just like are super terrified anytime I do anything to them. Link, well, did you find anything?
What?
You're telling me Princess Zelda was at the castle and then she transformed into light and flew off. I gotta say, your stories are always so wild. But if you're telling me that what you saw, then I gotta believe it. Sounds like we need to change our approach. Since the princess flew off, maybe we should redirect our efforts and dig into the upheaval for now, at least. I've already got a few regions in mind to start exploring. I bet we'll pick up clues around where she flew off as we look around. Oh yeah, you still got the Purah pad, right? Can I see it for a second? It's a little worse for wear, but it seems to be functioning fine. Map. Ah! Alright, I forgot that before we can look at your overall map of Hyrule. We need to add map data from right around Lookout Landing, and for that we need our Skyview Tower. Joshua, what's the status on the Skyview Tower right now? Let me see. Oh, I see. So they're making new towers. We already had towers, though. Like, what happened to the Sheikah Slate? Oh, but the travel point is still undergoing final adjustments. The travel point needs tweaking. Sounds like I better get cracking. Sorry about this, Linky. I'll fix it up quick, so hang tight. In the meantime, why don't you rest up? You must be pretty tired. The emergency shelter is just the spot for you. It has free beds and a kitchen, so it's well stocked for getting some rest and rejuvenating yourself. If you want more info, Talk to the soldier who's watching over everything in the center right where the emergency shelter entrance is. If you need clothing for your travels, you should go to Mub's shop. I'll be over by our Skyview Tower, so when you're ready to head out, just let me know. Like, does the game actually explain what happened to the Sheikah slate? Because it's really funny they just replaced all of the Sheikah stuff.
Check it. Woohoo!
There's no, like, real reason why to get rid of it. I guess, to be fair, a lot of that technology backfired on them, so I could get, like, not wanting to use it again, but... Okay, well, I guess I'll finalize this, because it'll give me fast, and then I'll stop. See, this is the problem. I'm gonna stop at 4 no matter what I think, but... The Highland Armor series has caught your eye, too. The design is so cool, and it fits like a glove. It's popular with travelers, too, which must mean it's for adventuring. They closed down the eShop on the Sheikah slate, so they had to create... You know, I'm okay with that, that explanation.
Oh.
Sorry I didn't greet you properly when you first arrived, Link. I was just so relieved to see you. My name is Scorpus. I've been charged with managing Lookout Landing. If you have any questions about the place, any at all, come right to me. I'll answer as best I can. Now please allow me to open up the emergency shelter.
You.
Hey, it's me. Open up. This underground vault used to be an emergency shelter for the royal family. Now we are making constant use of it. Feel free to make yourself at home in our vault. Use any equipment you want. Why did they not use it at all during the first game? Link, welcome. Call me Monte. You will find me employed at this as the gatekeeper to this fine establishment. This is the emergency shelter where all are welcome. Please stay as long as you like. Indeed, this place was originally used by the royal family as a safe haven in times of needs. It's quite odd. We've been old, so we've been fixing it up as we go, you see? At this point, we stockpiled some supplies, and I find it to be downright cozy. I, Monte, have been tasked with the illustrious duty of watching the entrance of this renowned emergency shelter. My task involves taking orders from my superiors regarding when to open or shut the entryway. A noble task indeed. Watch your footing when you're using the ladder. If only one could go straight through the ceiling rather than using a tiresome ladder. Haha, but I digress. Yeah, but I have no way to descend. Oh, it's you, Link. Pardon me for being lost in my work here. This map tends to get all my attention. Are you interested in the different people of Hyrule and where they live? That's my entire field of study. When I'm out on a deployment with the Monster Control crew, I spend hours poring over our maps. As such, I'm the most knowledgeable on Lookout Landing about Hyrule's various people, their towns and villages. Aside from us Hylians, there are 4 other people here in Hyrule. The Rito, the Gorons, the Zora, and the Gerudo. Each live in different areas and have their own unique traits, whether it's soaring in the sky or feasting on rocks. We Hylians also live in villages that reflect our unique cultures. The Sheikah are renowned for their wisdom. In fact, our most prolific researchers are among them. The leader of the Lookout Landing, Purah, is from the Sheikah's tribe. Hyrule has 8 major places that its various people call home. Lookout Landing is located here in central Hyrule. Up northwest here, there's Rito Village in Hebra. And there's Gerudo Town, that's located to the southwest in Gerudo region. You'll find Goron City to the northeast in Eldin. Travel a bit east and you'll come across Terry Town in Akkala. Not too far from there is Zora's Domain, that's within the Lanayru region. Continuing into the southeast Hyrule, you'll come across a cluster of Hylian villages. These are within an area called Nekulata. Within that cluster, you'll find Kakariko Village, where the Sheikah live. I hear the villager leader is quite lovely. If you're seeking a tranquil spot, Hateno Village is worth a visit. I also hear it's become Hyrule's center of fashion. And finally, there's Lurelin Village. It's a wonderful gateway destination. I'm curious as to how Tarrytown has developed. Many of the aforementioned towns and villages have been deeply affected by the upheaval. If removing even a fraction of the monsters helps soothe the people of Hyrule, then that's what we'll do. A monster control crew is on the patrol each day, gathering information from everyone and everywhere.
Oh.
I work with the monster control crew. We're tasked with protecting everyone from monsters. There's been an uptick in the population since upheaval. But I'm not really the most skilled in combat, so instead I use my knowledge of areas to help determine where we should be deployment.
Oh.
There's been an increase in the number of unfamiliar monsters since the upheaval as well. Be careful out there. Okay. No, not that. I want...
Oh.
Oh, hey, is that you, Link? I'm nose down, so I don't know what's happening around me half the time. This is pretty involved, so I'm going to be keep sitting here while I wrench on this. You might have heard, when the upheaval happened, all the weapons decayed. I poured so much energy in trying to fix them, but it's been no use.
Oh.
Yeah, just before the upheaval, gloom began pouring out of the ground. It clung to the weapons, pulsing as if alive. We watched as the weapons rotted to pieces right before our eyes. It was all pretty wild, and I don't understand how it happened. At a time when Hyrule Castle can float, I've given up trying to make sense of most things.
Oh.
Oh yeah, in case nobody's mentioned it yet, you're welcome to weapons over there. Though they probably won't be much use to you since, you guessed it, they're decayed.
Oh.
Hey, you new here? You may scoff, but I know a fresh face when I see one. I can say that because I'm a newcomer too. My name is Bermano, and they put me in charge of cooking for some reason. I want to say something fancy, like, for today's menu, we have fruit and mushroom mix. That'll rev you right up.
Oh.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to saying that, but I'm plumb out of apples. If I don't have any of my most important ingredient, say goodbye to rich, full flavor. Huh, my nose is detecting an aroma. A sweet, tangy, pleasant aroma. Could it be? Do you have an apple? Wow, you're really generous. I'm giving you first crack at some grub. Hold on a second. I'm calling it Romano's Special Fruit and Mushroom Mix. Looks tasty, doesn't it? I like to make a big deal out of it, but anyone can make it. All you need is an apple, a mushroom, and a pot. You should try making some. Okay. It's the same Hylian script, and yet it's so different from our modern language. I still have a lot to learn. Don't tell me. Based on your stature, physique, and distinctive right arm, you must be Link. Am I right? Purah has told me so much about you. About my arm that she just learned of. I am Wordsworth. My research specialty is in Hyrulean. And by ancient Hyrulean, I don't mean the text found in the Ring ruins, but something different. It's what we call the language used at the time of Hyrule's founding. Our modern language is built on that foundation. These books here are written in the ancient tongue. They look like gibberish to your average Hyrulean. Are you curious about ancient Hyrulean? I don't have anything to show you as things stand now, but I'm sure I'll someday have results posted and ready for all to see live in Kakariko Village. I like how there's way more people in this game than there was in the first game, I feel. Today in Lucky Clover Gazette, mysterious shrines appear all over the world overnight. Why is there a newspaper? Shrines appear everywhere due to shifts caused by the upheaval. With Purah as their leader, the Zonai survey team begins thorough investigation the world over. Huh, guess this paper is a little old. Remnants of the Zonai civilization have started popping up all over. It calls for the Zonai survey team. Well, it should call for that, but instead, they've got me hanging out here until further notice. Even spent loads of hours memorizing everything in the Zonai survey team book over there. Guess best thing to do now is stay on top of the news in each region, so I'm even more prepared when the call comes. Freezing temperatures bring feathery shivers to Rito, the reader all over the newspaper lately. They live out in the Hebra region, if I recall. It's in the snowfields of northwest Hyrule. Some surveyors grouse about going there because of how cold it is, when all they need to do is bring some proper gear and supplies for cold resistance, and go to the Rito Inn and sleep on luxurious fluffy down beds. Sigh, I know it's important to be on standby here, but I wish they'd send me out on survey already. Hey, I know that face. And any face I know is the friend of a friend. Please, Link, help yourself to anything in the shelter. It's all yours to use as you see fit. But don't you dare go making a mess of this place and kicking up dust. I spend so much time cleaning in here that there's still endless amounts of dust. Where does all this dust even come from anyway? Nope. Not going near chasms anymore. Napping. Nasty gloom is everywhere, making everyone sick. Makes me sick. Glad I ate the yellow plant stuff from the gloom specialist. Any more gloom and I'd be canoeing down Old Death River. Worked my tail off for Joshua. Kid runs circles around Para and Robbie. She loves research. Me, I'm sick to death of chasm research. At least I'm starting to feel better, but I think I'll lie low and keep lying here.
Oh.
Link, right? You really are that Link guy, aren't you? I heard folks talking about you and your face matches the one on the poster. Oh, sorry, you want a bed? Yeah? You go ahead and take whatever empty bed you like. Nap and sleep talking is particularly audible here, so you probably want a bed a little further from him. His physical condition has been deteriorating ever since he investigated one of the chasms. That's despite how long he's been back, which has been quite a while. He still hasn't made much of a recovery.
Oh.
The upheaval created massive openings across the land known as chasms. In fact, there's one nearby just beneath Hyrule Castle and another in the south of Lookout Landing. But if you go plumbing those depths, you'll come across plenty of gloom. You touch that stuff and your health will take a turn for the worse. Anyway, there's a young girl named Joshua who's been heading up the investigation into the chasms. Despite her age, she's been leading the charge. Pretty remarkable, if you ask me. Okay. I mean, a heart container would be nice, but I want more stamina. Okay, I think I talked to you. Seen you before? So you're Link, huh? Some of the soldiers were telling me. As a civil man for Lurelin, I'm a little starstruck. We don't see a lot of celebrities back home. Lurelin Village is a fishing town in East Necluda, far to the southeast. It used to be a popular resort thanks to its sandy white beaches and gorgeous views of the sparkling sea. Then we got attacked by pirates. Now no one's living there, let alone running the shops. But listen to me getting all gloomy. There's an upside. If not for the pirates, my wife and I wouldn't have come here. I should just shut my trap and enjoy the charms of Lookout Landing. Beds, you believe it. In my village, you couldn't even find anywhere but at the inn. I want to go back there eventually. Okay. I don't think there's anything that we need help currently. I'm sure that's because you're here now, Link. Okay. Lookout Landing was built on top of the Royal Family's emergency shelter. We don't have much equipment. Okay. Per return, Lookout landing into the central base for coordinating efforts to find Princess Zelda. Originally, she established this fort to study the gloom that started seeping from Hyrule Castle. Only researchers and members of the Zonai survey team work here. But once the princess went missing, everyone wanted to help, so they've been coming in ever since. We're like one big growing family. And you come and go, you might find new facilities popping up here thanks to Hudson Construction. I love that he's like become like... That Hudson guy who just wanted to build that town is now like the most well-known guy in all of Hyrule. Shoutouts to Hudson. We'll put this here and that goes there. No, that's not quite it. That should do it. Hey Link, you all set? Just wrapped up here myself. The travel point is working fine now, or it will be once you do your part.
Hey!
We're ready, Joshua. Pull the switch.
Hey!
And then it blew up. There's no way that smoke stays there forever.
Oh!
All the Skyview towers have now been activated.
Yeah!
Okay, Link, your turn. Go ahead. Hold the Pura pad over the terminal.
Yeah!
Didn't they already open it, though? I assume this lets me ascend to the sky, though. The same is true for every Skyview tower you add to your Pura pad. Impressive, right? But Skyview towers are more about than just traveling quickly. The primary function is to survey the area, or more simply put to make a map. The Pura pad works with the Skyview tower and scans the topography directly onto the map. How is this any different than the other towers, though? You just made the same thing again. One thing is, you need a paraglider when you're scanning. It takes a lot of skill, and nobody here had what it takes. To be honest, that's why we haven't tested this out yet. We needed you. Which brings us to this. This item given to you by Pearl lets you ride the wind and glide through the sky. Press B to in midair to activate it. Right, it's showtime. Let's start with the test scan. Now it's time for our very first test launch. I mean, our first test. Just step over there into the circle and find me afterwards, alright? I'll be observing from the research lab.
Yeah.
When the test scan is over, we'll have a final briefing on the search for Princess Zelda. And I'll also need to update your map with the places where the upheaval has wreaked the most havoc. Best of luck. Okay, let's do this and then we'll probably stop. Honestly, I need to do some laundry, I realize, which I did not do. Oh, I see. Well, why is this? Why couldn't you just do this with the ancient towers, though? They did the same thing. I like how we're not using the glider, though. Okay. Service map updated. I mean, has much been updated that I didn't already have? I guess a little bit. Sky map updated. I don't see anything for the sky map. Okay, hang on. I guess this thing. That's way over there. Heck if I know how to get over there. And then obviously all of this. Okay, they show you some places. So there's the chasm. Oh, they have all the kings. Mount Gustav, Mount Daphnis. All the kings, all 2 of them. I mean, I'm really not sure where to go from here. I kind of want to just go back to Pura, to be honest. Though I could see you being able to use those to get high up here to visit certain things in the sky with the towers. But for now, I'm not going to worry about that. I can always do it again later. Unless you just do not get the ability to do them again, but I assume you can. Totally can. Okay. I just want to test. So that's the reason why we have those versus the other ones, because you can use them to get into the sky. There's probably other ways too. I'm curious if Ascend will work, like, if now that I know where that one thing is, I wonder if Ascend will just work on its own to help me get up to the sky. I'm not sure. Welcome back. That was some good gliding up there, Link. I expected nothing less. So how'd it go? Did you get a proper map scan? Good. That map is crucial to our search. There are Skyview towers in every region of the world. You'll want to make a point of visiting them all.
Yes.
Right, let's talk about the upheaval. It's affected more than just the castle. Reports of other strange phenomenon have been coming in from all of Hyrule. Let's take a look at your map. The first report comes from Hebra to the northwest. Second is in Eldin in the northeast. Gerudo reporting trouble in the southwest. And Linaran east. I predicted that. Now, in the first game, it was definitely implied to go to Zora first. I'm not sure if they're going to imply here. I've got a nagging suspicion that we might find out more about Princess Zelda by looking at these phenomenons. Hey, Doc, I don't know if this is helpful, but I heard something weird the other day. It was about someone who might have seen Princess Zelda. I'm curious as to, like, I assume this game... I assume you could just go ahead and beat it right now. And I don't know if that involves going to Hyrule Castle, but I'm curious as to what would be the goal. Because like in the first game it was pretty obvious. Here I assume it's Hyrule Castle, but I'm not entirely sure. It was someone who might have seen Princess Zelda at Rito Village over in Hebra. Okay, so they're putting you in Hebra first, it looks like. They've been talking about the Rito a lot, to be fair. They haven't really mentioned any of the other tribes yet, so... Generally speaking, I don't put much stock in hearsay, but this does sound like it's worth looking into. Before I forget, Link, we've asked the Lucky Clover Gazette to help us in search for Princess Zelda. There's nobody who knows more about the goings-on in Hyrule than them. You can find them near the entrance to Rito Village. If you do go there, you should speak with the editor. I'm sure she can help you out in some way, too. I'll be here directing a variety of investigations into the upheavals, many chasms, and new ruins. I'll also be looking into the different villages. Someone somewhere might know what's happening to the princess.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you to check out the major phenomenon that are troubling regions around Hyrule, Link. We'll find Princess Zelda one way or another. Alright. So, yep, we got the regional phenomenon. Where Princess Zelda remains a mystery, he said you might learn more by looking into the major phenomenons. Hyrule Castle remains strangely in the sky. You saw someone who looked like the princess leave it, vanishing into the light. Okay. So that is one of the things. Yeah, so they're definitely... So, Rito Village is definitely the first one. But I will not be doing that right now. I need to go to bed, probably, get laundry done, figure out what I'm doing. As far as when I'll be back tomorrow, I'm not sure. I might not have a lot of time tomorrow. We'll have to see. I was not gonna stay this late, but the game was kind of engrossing. But this is definitely a good stopping spot, for sure, because I have like now the whole world is open at this point, and I have a goal to aim for. So I'm going to stop. I'm not going to set a time for when I'm going to start again, but pretty much until when Thursday, like today, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, any of those days I could be streaming at any point this. Like I said, for tomorrow, I don't know how much I can actually do, so I will, if I go live, I go live. If I don't, I don't, but I hope you guys enjoyed. For anyone that's still up, I know Cooper Fox, thanks for stopping by. I'll be doing, like I said, more of this, and then we got some King of Swing, or Jungle Climber, and Name That Game 2 next week as well, coming up. But I'm going to call it for tonight, and I will see you guys throughout the weekend. Happy Zelda weekend. I'm enjoying this. I am enjoying this. Basically, my thoughts are this. Alterhand is rough to get started with, and the Great Plateau sucks. I don't like these tutorial regions. I know people love them. I don't. It always annoys me, and this is proof it wasn't just the Great Plateau being advertised at E3. I still was annoyed by this one. I think this one was better, but it still annoyed me. So ultimately, I just do not like that way of doing the gameplay. So I know I was a little like critical at the beginning. Once we got to Hyrule, I was pretty much all positive at that point. So I'm excited to play more. I'm excited to see where we're going. I do think it kind of goes a little bit too close to Breath of the Wild so far. I don't really think they're doing anything transformative. I'm not enjoying it. It's unfortunate, because what I love about Zelda is how different every game feels. And while I think there is stuff that makes this game feel different from Breath of the Wild, for sure, it still hasn't convinced me it's anything more than just a follow-up. And that's something that Zelda usually doesn't do. I mean, even like with direct games like Spirit Tracks, Phantom Hourglass of Spirit Tracks, Ocarina of Time to Majora's Mask, etc., Zelda 1 to Zelda 2, they all have very distinct playstyles and distinct elements, and I don't think they pushed as much so far, but there's still a lot left to explore, so I could be completely off the mark on that, and I probably will still enjoy it even despite that. I guess what I wish is I hope if they do it direct at not E3 in June, if they do it not new direct, I hope they announce a 2D Zelda as a companion, like as another game. I think I have no problem with this 3D Zelda going in this direction, but it is unfortunate if they don't because it doesn't seem like they have. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there is actual dungeon. It doesn't seem like it. It seems like they're kind of doing the same thing Breath of the Wild has, but I have no idea what's in these regions. So I really, I guess I'll just have to play more and see. I really can't sum up my thoughts this early because there's still a ton of game left. So we'll see what's going on the next time I stream this. Like I said, I can't promise I'm going to beat the game on stream. I can't promise that. But at the very least, anytime I'm going to be playing it throughout this weekend, I'll be streaming it, is the plan. So I'll try and stream sometime tomorrow. If I can't, I can't. But we'll see how that goes. Or I say today. Well, today and tomorrow. But all right, I'm going to head out. I don't think anyone is streaming. I'll take a look. Just out of curiosity. I doubt anyone's streaming this late. Well, I mean, maybe. Yeah, alright. I'm going to call it, guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you later. Have a good night, and stay tuned. Just, if you're not following me, please follow. I will be live at any point. There's no real schedule, so just keep an eye out. If you see me live, come in, check it out, and see what's going on. Alright, night.